ever feel like your emotions are all over the place and you just want a simple way to calm things down? In today's video, I'll be sharing two simple yet powerful tricks that might just make a difference for you. We are diving into two skills from dialectical behavioral therapy, DBT. Sounds fancy, but it's just a bunch of really helpful tools to deal with strong emotions. Originally, it was designed for people with borderline personality disorder, but it's got tons of useful stuff for everyone. So stay with me to the end. Imagine feeling fear about jumping off a diving board. The natural action urge? To step back. Opposite action would be to face the fear and jump. But let's look at another example. You are having a tough day, feeling sad or down. Usually when we are feeling like this, we might want to stay in bed, skip plans, or just be alone. And guess what? That usually makes us feel even more down. It's like a loop, feeling sad, doing things that match the sadness, and then feeling sadder. But instead of doing what our sad feelings tells us to do, we do the opposite. Let's say you are feeling the urge to stay in bed. Opposite action could mean getting up, going for a walk, or meeting a friend. It's like telling your emotions, hey, I'm not going to let you control the show today. Now think about a time you were anxious about something, maybe a big presentation. The usual instinct is to avoid it, right? But that doesn't really help, because the more we avoid, the more anxious we become. Enter the opposite action. Face the fear gradually. Maybe practice a little each day. Take small steps. It's like saying to your anxiety, I'm not running away from you. I got this. And let's talk about stress. We all know that feeling of having too much to do. The usual response is to rush around, work harder, and try to get everything done ASAP. But surprise, surprise, it usually makes us more stressed. Opposite action? Slow down a bit, take breaks, and be mindful, focusing on the present moment. It's like telling you stress, I'll get things done, but I'm not going to let you turn me into a stress ball. Lastly, anger. We've all been there. When we are mad, the natural impulse is either to attack back or just stay silent and stew. But the opposite action means taking a step back, maybe removing yourself from the situation. It's like telling your anger, hold on a sec, I'm not going to let you take over, let me cool down first. So the opposite action is this awesome tool, where instead of doing what our overwhelming emotions tell us to do, which usually makes things worse, we do the opposite. It breaks the cycle, calms us down, and helps us feel better in the end. Opposite action is like a reset button. Alright, let's break down this strategy into 4 steps. Step 1. Identify the emotion. Imagine you are having a day where everything just feels off. The first step is to figure out what exactly you are feeling. Is it sadness, anxiety, stress, or maybe a touch of anger? Name that emotion, give it a label. Step 2. Determine the action urge. Once you've identified your emotion, think about what it's making you want to do. If it's sadness, maybe the urge is to hide away. If it's anxiety, the urge might be to avoid the source of your worry. Stress could make you want to rush around, and anger might push you to fight back or stay silent. Step 3. Decide if the emotion fits the facts. Now, here is where it gets interesting. Take a moment to check if your emotional response makes sense of the situation. If you are feeling super sad but nothing really bad happened, or if your stress level doesn't match the tasks at hand. It's like a little reality check. Ask yourself, does my emotion match what's actually going on? And here comes the magic move, opposite action. If you've figured out that your emotion doesn't quite match the facts, do the opposite of what your emotion is pushing you to do. So, if sadness is telling you to hide, take a step towards being with others. If anxiety is saying avoid, face it a bit. If stress is screaming rush, slow down. And if anger is saying fight or stay silent, try taking a step back or expressing yourself calmly. The half smile technique is like a gentle workout for both your face and your mind, inspired by the soft, subtle smile of the Mona Lisa. It's not about a big grin, it's about relaxing your facial muscles from your forehead to your chin, gently turning the corners of your mouth upwards and creating a half smile. Start to smile with your lips, but stop when you feel a bit of tension at the corners of your mouth. This expression isn't about pretending to be happy or hiding feelings. It's a small, subtle smile that's more about signaling something to yourself, letting your brain know it's time to release some feel-good chemicals, rather than showing it to others. What makes it even more intriguing is that science supports it. The facial feedback hypothesis suggests that your facial expression can influence your feelings. So when you half smile, you're not just expressing your face, you're inviting calmness in your mind. You can incorporate the half smile into your routine anytime, not just when you are stressed. It's a mindful exercise, and here are some ways to make it a part of your day. Start your day with a half smile. Wake up, take 3 deep breaths, and maintain the gentle half smile. It's like saying, "Hey, I'm ready for the day." Whenever you find yourself sitting still, whether you're observing nature or art, throw in a half smile. Inhale, exhale, and let the calmness sink in. Or spend a few minutes really listening to a song, paying attention to the lyrics, melody, or rhythm. If your mind wanders, bring it back with a half smile. During moments of relaxation like lying down or sitting, focus on your breath with that half smile. Imagine every muscle in your body getting loose and dangly. For the half smile challenge, take it a step further. Half smile when you're irritated or even thinking about someone you're not a fan of. Take 3 quiet breaths and maintain that Mona Lisa calm. Instead of dwelling on negativity, try to understand the challenges the other person may face. The half smile technique, when regularly practiced, aids in emotional regulation, reducing feelings of sadness, anger, or anxiety. It also contributes to an overall sense of positivity and calm by initiating a positive feedback loop in the brain. That's all for today. If you enjoyed this video, don't forget to like, share and subscribe for more content. Thank you for watching and I'll see you in the next video.